I'm Christine Copley, and I'm here with Ria Tobaccowala. And her film Life After will be shown at New York No Limits Film Series Summit 2018 here at the Wild Project, screening August 10th.
When the door opened, for a second I thought it was Zara.
She said they were just friends.
Ria, what in your life inspired you to write this story?
So a lot of this story is based on conversations I've had with my friends who are also children of immigrants. So my parents moved to the United States in the 80s and raised my sister and I in Chicago. And so a lot of my friends and I talk about, well, our parents wouldn't let us do this growing up, or, really talking about the differences in the way we grew up as Americans than our classmates and friends who grew up with their families, having been in the United States for a while longer. So I really wanted to have a conversation about the difference between immigrant parents and American-born children.
The character who played the mother, she was really good. How did you cast her? How did you find her?
And so Vidula Mungekar played the mother, Mrs. Sharma, and I found her actually through Facebook of all places. I posted a casting call in a South Asians in filmmaking group, and she reached out to me, and she ended up being the perfect person to play the mother, because I felt very strongly that I wanted to have the lead be someone who's lived through similar experiences. So Vidula and I had spoken a lot about how much of Zara's life does the mother, Mrs. Sharma, actually know, and how much of her daughter's sexuality does she actually know but not let on. And in the way we imagined her understanding of her daughters, they were very close, and I think when you have a very close relationship with your child, particularly as a single mother, Mrs. Sharma had raised Zara on her own. You know your child, you know the way they react to things, and while her daughter didn't necessarily tell her mother that she was gay, I think deep down her mother probably had like some sort of inkling. It becomes very clear that this apartment is her daughter's apartment, and she's cleaning out her daughter who's passed away's apartment. And when Sam comes in, Allison Burns, who played Sam, so beautifully in her face shows a sense of, I know you, or I've at least heard of you, and Zara's told me so much about you. I think one of her lines is, you really look like her. And that level of intimacy, I think, suggested that there's something between Sam and Zara that the mother did not know. A lot of filmmakers will say after you've written, directed, and edited a film, it becomes very clinical when you're looking at it, and sometimes, and I hate to say this, I'll watch my film and I'm like, I'm bored, like I know exactly what's going to happen, but just the power in both Vidula and Allison's performance, who played Sam, was in the way they actually were able to really connect and make that moment, you feel them, and you feel like you can touch it, so visceral, and they don't, other than that one line, everything else that happens, which I think are the most powerful moments, is the two looks they give each other. So for me, it's like sometimes when I'm needing a moment of inspiration for my future work, I'll just go back and I'll watch that like 10 seconds and be like, this is why I do this, and this is why it matters to tell stories.
Thank you so much, Ria, for letting us know about your film, Life After, which will be showing August 10th at 7 p.m. here at the Wild Project. And if you want to catch the other films in the film series, please come August 9th through August 11th at the Wild Project.